The idea of these compensation limits are in part to, by the government to try to address the short-term risk-taking of banks. Do they do that?
No, clearly not. Compensation and risk-taking are two separate things. Risk-taking involves using your balance sheet, proprietary trading, investing in securities, taking leverage, borrowing. Compensation is just compensation. I think it's payback time, regrettably.
What about the banks that took taxpayer money under TARP? I mean, you could argue that the taxpayers helped out the banks when they needed it, and they're not getting what they need. They're not making the return now.
I absolutely agree with that. I personally don't think we should have bailed out the banks.
You don't think they needed it?
Oh, they needed it. But I think that if they had gotten into that game, they should have been able to withstand the losses or get out of the business. And you could argue we triggered this by not bailing Lehman out, but the reality is risk-taking was out of control.
But letting a bank like Goldman collapse, I mean, wouldn't the effects have been catastrophic?
For a while, it would have been a little bit tough, but people would have learned their lesson, because what happened at the end of the day is we told the banks, we're going to give you a lot of money at basically no interest rates. So the banks said, great, now let me go make some money. I can make a spread on this money. Now I'm going to pay it back. Thank you very much. It was a free loan. Have a nice day. Which is essentially what's happened.